We took a quick 30-minute flight to the beautiful island of Praslin, home of Valle De Mer, a UNESCO Heritage Site, and the legendary Coco De Mer. You are watching Caribbean Vibrations TV, and we're coming to you from Valle De Mer on Praslin Island in Seychelles. And we're here with Mark. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm awesome. I'm very much enamored and just mystified at this beautiful place. How did you get the World UNESCO Heritage status?
This natural site, it contains all the natural outstanding universal values. So this means that there is a cathedral of plants and animals. So that creates this nice ecosystem. So as it is unique and universally outstanding.
Now, you said plants and animals, and one of the most interesting things is the Coco De Mer. I've never seen it until I came to Seychelles, so grab one of those and show us about the Coco De Mer. Tell us about it.
Like you rightly said, this is a fruit of the Coco De Mer, and actually when it is in the husk, it's like a hardship. Okay, so once you remove the husks, it will be like a pelvic of a female human being. That's why the French call it Coco de Fesse. It's not official one, but it's the Coco de Mer. That's a French word, but coconut of the sea. Why it was named Coco de Mer? Because when it was first discovered, the nut, people thought that it is a plant that grows underneath the sea. And when the fruit ripes, so it floats and washed ashore, and that's the reason why it was named. But unfortunately, they didn't know the origin of the nut not until the late 1768 or so, when the French surveyor visited the Valle de Mer and walked into the dense forest here of Praslin, so that's the Valle de Mer, where he discovered the natural population of the the palm trees. That's why they didn't know at first where it come from.
I notice you have what's called the male and the female. So this is the inside, so tell us the male and the female.
Okay. As I said before, that's the fruit. Nut. Okay, that's the shell, the nut, which is called a bilobe nut, and this is produced by the female tree. So there's need two plants to be able to have nuts production. The female tree separated and the male tree. So this produces the fruits and the nut. However, the male tree produces a catkins, and the catkins contain hundreds of flowers that produce pollen for fertilization process of the female flower. So two plants for...
So the male produces the pollen that fertilizes the female.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell our Caribbean Vibration viewers about the Valle de Mer?
The Valle de Mer was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. So as I said, because of the outstanding universal values. And it was more or less in its virgin state or pristine area until the late 1930s, when men started to really discover the Valle de Mer. So it's an intermediate palm forest which is rich in biodiversity. So there's full of life, not only for plants, but as well as animal which is associated to the palm forest. So that's what makes it unique to the world.
I want to thank you so much for your time, Mark.
You're welcome.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations.